Flyers?
Yeah, like just like little paper flyers, super basic. You know, so probably spend like I don't know, $100 between us, and just drop them off at like smoke shops and stuff. It's like random
Oh,
shit wherever we go.
do those work?
Cheap, yeah, cheap or hot.
Okay.
Or
Well,
spend a little bit more and get some stickers and just start fucking stickering it everywhere.
yeah. We're live.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, because every Friday starting next week, I'm going to be handing out flyers at different dispensaries for just to promote like CannaFest now.
Oh, I thought
On
you were promoting your hand job side business.
Well, no, fucking. When I was in Vegas, the guy was like, he said that he went to dispensaries every single week and just guerrilla marketed. And so,
Oh.
gotta guerrilla market that shit.
So now you're going to offer hand jobs at all the dispensaries?
Yeah.
Guerrilla marketing.
Like that ESPN noise.
Pretty good. All right. Let us jam.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks.
Oh, you beautiful stoners, and welcome to Trap Stocks. My name is David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
Brian, and tell everybody what we do here every single day.
Davey, we bridge gaps between the stock, the cannabis, the crypto, and the comedy. We're just bridging gaps everywhere.
I want to give a huge shout out to Green Farms Dispensaries and Mad Terp Labs. Thank you for getting us high. You know what? I haven't even smoked yet today. Imagine that.
What?
Check them out at Flagstaff in Mesa, Arizona. Brian, who else do we got?
We have cheat code algorithm, and they're as shocked as I am that Dave hasn't smoked yet. It's 9:40. That's crazy. You know, we love them. They're an algorithm to help you trade the stock market. They send very clear buy and short signals that I'll actually pull up for the first time here. I never do this when I'm pitching it, but here you go. The buy's the green, the red's the sell. And if you use the link in our description, you can get a discount and give us some money. It's a great tool to have if you're a trader. Get cheat code algorithm.
Ooh, get it. Ah, man, so how was your night? Are you still coming over today?
I am still coming over. Are you still going to the dispensary today?
I am going to go to the dispensary today.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
busy day.
You just asked me how my night was, and then I didn't even answer. But honestly, my night was pretty uneventful. I just played video games. How was your night?
Oh, my night. Fucking, I didn't do anything.
Nice.
I was just playing around on social media, just trying to get all my fucking accounts straightened out. Because Concentrated got deleted, so now I gotta ramp up Concentrated Comedy again. And then, CannaFest, bro.
Yeah, exciting. Sorry, I was just ripping my bong.
So, I actually spoke with Ben Kaufman this morning. Have you talked to him lately?
No,
You ever talked to him?
I never talked to Ben Kaufman.
Well, he hosted the first Rose Bowl at CannaFest in
I remember that.
2019.
I remember. I was there.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out. I'm going to talk to the team today, so who we want to host it this time. So I don't know if we want like a local celebrity or if we should actually hire somebody this time.
Oh. Yeah, does anybody really, like, care who hosts it? You know?
We're gonna make this like a big thing. We're gonna try to be like a focal point of the event.
Get a hot chick, then. That's what everybody likes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Man.
get like two people, get a dude and a hot chick, you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. I want to make that, like I said, the focal point. Well, and definitely gonna have 2 stages this year to have like that Warped Tour feel.
Wow.
Yep. So we'll have 2 stages. We'll have the Rose Bowl, and then we're trying to do, shit that you would see like at a carnival. Maybe a couple tents, maybe some games. You can win those stuffed animals and shit, and stuff like that.
Okay, that's fun.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
All right, let's start talking about stocks, baby. You were just watching the Powell hearing with Bear Frank.
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, I mean, I wasn't watching it with him, but
Well, you
yeah,
kinda
we were both
watching it.
watching it at the same time. You didn't watch it?
I was listening.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch it the whole time though.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it up until we had to start the show. It's a 3-hour thing, so probably going to pop back in after we're done. Powell's testifying before Congress today, pretty much about the state of the economy. I think in so many words, he pretty much said that inflation's going to be here for a little while. They're doing what they can to kind of curb it, but it's a real thing. And if you were listening before, he started speaking, the Republicans that were in the congressional hearing were very much like, hey, inflation's here, and you guys are spending too much fucking money. What's going on? What are you going to do about that? And then
What did they say?
he didn't really, answer that so much. Those were, pre-remarks. He only started taking questions right as we logged in, pretty much. The last thing they were talking about was the housing market. Both the crazy increases in housing-related costs, and then as well, because of that, the increase in homelessness. And the senator that was running the hearing, I think her name was Maxine, I forget, but she was saying that some cities have just given up, and homeless people are just living in camps on the side of the road. And I've seen that a lot, a lot. It's crazy how many camps have just been set up on the side of the road, and people are like, we can't even fucking deal with this. We have worse problems to deal with,
In downtown Phoenix?
Everywhere. California is where it gets pretty crazy. We were driving down a fairly mainish road in San Diego. I couldn't tell you which one it was for the life of me, but
Yep.
there had to have been 40 tents lined up on the side of the road. It was a full encampment. I don't know how else to describe it, and they're just not doing anything about it.
Damn.
I've heard Los Angeles is borderline overrun. There are homeless people just everywhere, worse than it used to be, because all the rich people left.
I haven't been to downtown LA in a while, but I used to go to the China district to go buy clothing, and so there was a lot of homeless people there. And then I was in Vegas this weekend. I definitely saw a lot. I don't know if it was more than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we're still on the government topic, do you see what I have for the first small talk conversation?
Yeah. There are two big things that came out today. And it's funny
was
that
one of them?
This is one of them. It's funny you didn't include the other one.
What's the other one?
The other one is the Democrats agreed to a $3.5 trillion spending package that now has to go. The Republicans are probably going to shut that down. I mean, that's what they were saying beforehand, before Powell spoke. They're like, Democrats want to spend $3.5 trillion. Where are they getting this from? You guys got to stop spending money. What are you doing?
That's a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of money.
$3 trillion?
It's a lot of money that doesn't exist. They're just going to print it, And so it's that's how inflation happens. Yeah.
You were right on the fucking button.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this more fun one. That's you. Take it over.
This one. I only want to add fun things now, Brian.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about anything I'm not interested in anymore. I just don't like it. This one is very interesting. So senators unveil plan to end federal prohibition of cannabis. Let's give that a round of applause real quick. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Democrat of New York, and Senator Ron Wyden, Democrat Oregon, and Senator Cory Booker, Democrat New Jersey, are unveiling a discussion draft of the legislation to end the federal prohibition of marijuana. Woo! Fun fact, marijuana is a slang term. The senators will detail their plan at a press conference on July 14th, which is today.
Nice.
Not sure if it's already happened or not.
Yeah,
it did.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
The proposal, known as the Cannabis Administration and Opportunity Act, calls for removing cannabis from the federal list of controlled substances, allowing states to make their own decisions on cannabis. Many states have already moved to legalize recreation or medical or medicinal marijuana use, but it still remains illegal under federal law.
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, legalize it. Tax it. That's what the Republicans want, right? We'll give them fucking money. Yep. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, why not? Like you said before, it's another way of making fucking money.
And it's it's a good way of making money. Like, get off your high horse. You sell booze. It is statistically a worse drug than marijuana. You know what I mean? Like, and that's everywhere. And people are making, they got endorsement deals. People are making fucking tax money left, right, and center on it. Goddamn, you pay bottle deposits on that shit. You know, just like tax weed. Make a shit ton of money. Try to turn this country around a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And
Republicans will love it because they'll tax it, and then Democrats will like it because more people will fucking smoke weed. Which is really funny. This is kind of off topic, but I have a funny story which happened to me like 2 days ago. So on the Trap account, you know, I try to reach out, talk to other people, collab, blah blah blah. There was one person, I think they were like in Tempe or Mesa. They were called like Wildlife Fun or like Wildlife Presents or something like that. I was like, hey man, this looks great. Like what they do is like they go out. Clearly there was alcohol all over their page. They were drinking, eating, hiking, blah blah blah. I'm like, hey, do you guys want to do something together? And they were like, no, we don't like cannabis.
Ugh.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Ugh.
They're called the Wildlife something, Wild Party, blah blah blah. And they're like, nope, cannabis. I don't want to work with you. Are you fucking kidding me? So hopefully this will change the stigma, and you know, Republicans will be happy with making fucking money.
Yeah. I mean, you know, people are still going to have their, like, oh, I don't like cannabis or whatever. I mean, yesterday we talked about Sacha Baron Cohen. You know, he's anti-cannabis. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
So,
You're
like,
right.
it's always going to be a thing. But it is weird when you get, you know, like, outdoor hippie hiking type people.
I know.
It's like, what?
That is what I'm saying. It blew my mind. My mind was blown. I was like, wow, what? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, it was nice talking with you.
Like, for instance, the rock climbing gym I go at, there's this beautiful, smelly-ass hippie chick that comes through. She's very good at climbing. She's got dreads. She does not shower. She has armpit hair. You know what I mean? Like, full-blown hippie. And I would be shocked to find out that she doesn't smoke weed. I know that she does. I've seen weed shit on her water bottle. You know what I mean? But it's just like, it'd be like offering it to her. It's like, oh, hey, I don't know, you want to go smoke weed? It's just, ugh. I don't smoke cannabis. Why? You smell like the ground. You should do that, you know?
You smell like the ground. I don't think I've ever heard somebody say that before.
Brand new
That's
sentences
hysterical.
here.
But yeah, that's what I got. Oh, dude, the next one that we have on the small talk.
Yep.
It's not the tragic rule because it didn't go up, bro.
Yeah, you know, the tragedy rule, like, didn't strike today because the market took a shit.
Yeah.
Because did you see the thing about the DoorDash driver?
No.
There was a DoorDash driver who allegedly put, like, a note and may have tampered with a police officer's food when he dropped it off. Like, the note said, hope this shit tastes good. And he just, like, put it in, I think it was, like, in his actual food, maybe? I'm not quite sure, but, yeah, I was looking at that. I'm like, tragedy rule? And I looked at DoorDash. It's down like $6.
Oh, I'm so proud of that kid.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do that, though. He lost his job.
Yeah, whatever.
And now the police are like, you know, that's actually like felony assault or some shit. Like, you don't do that shit.
I love reading about it, though.
You do love reading about it, but I hope that guy doesn't, you know, go to jail for that.
Oh, he probably will.
He probably will.
But he took one for the team, which was well-deserved.
Bless.
Yeah, so going into this one, bro, this one's all you.
Yeah, this is a pretty short and sweet one. We all quit. Burger King sign goes viral as staff walks out. It was in Lincoln, Nebraska, and it was on the marquee. I'm going to pull it up right here. This is beautiful. We all quit. Sorry for the inconvenience. That's so bad. Because, like, somebody had to put that up. You know what I mean? And, like, if this story is true, like, if they all quit, which, you know, I think it is, like, they all walked out, they're just sitting there, and they're like, you know, one guy was like, you spelled inconvenience wrong the first time, and then he fixed it because they work at Burger King, and then, like, he put up that last E, and everybody was like, all right, now let's get the fuck out of here. I love this. Is the most ballsy thing I've seen in a while. This is incredible.
Yeah, and the way we tie that into stocks, because QSR, Restaurant Brands International, is the parent company to Burger King.
Okay.
And it has been falling for about a month now.
Yeah.
It has, literally about a month.
Yep.
It had one good day, I think, at the beginning of July, and then crashed right back down. Trading at $63.90.
63.93 right now. It is up 1 penny, 0.02%. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's unfortunate that the tragic rule didn't strike with that or DoorDash, but it's okay. I don't need Burger King anymore.
Yeah.
So let's go right into the trending tickers, bro. What do we got? Anything good today?
Let's see. Probably not. Let's go over the trending tickers real quick for sure, and then I want to point something out I noticed about, like, you can tell how bad the market is today based on our watch list.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty bad.
yeah.
There's nothing over 5%.
Nope. Well, yeah, on our watch list, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh.
And then on Yahoo, I mean, the trending tickers, I don't even notice any of them. You have SGOC, which will pop over to the graph. Clear pump and dump. That's popping up on stock twits. That's a pump and dump as fuck. Yeah, this thing's going right back down. It's too bad you can't buy puts because this thing's going back down to $2 before you can blink.
Which one?
SGOC.
SGOC. What is it? Do you know?
Yeah.
Did we talk about this yesterday or 2 days ago?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we did.
It's a Chinese like tech company. It's a pump and dump.
Oh, but it did go up though.
It dropped. It went back up a little bit to catch people in it. It's going right back down.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no fucking way.
And okay, yeah. So that was up 41%. Data C, what the hell's that? Up 50%. U.S. Energy Corp up 55%, and then Life Clips up 1,200%. What the hell's Life Clips?
I don't know, but it's like a beyond. It's got to be like an OTC stock because its list price is 2 cents and it's up 2 cents.
Do you see that volume?
Volume 1.84 billion. Yeah, because it was trading at 0.00 fucking 21 of a penny.
Yeah, that's on the OTC market, so
Yeah.
even on the Nasdaq. Yeah, other than that, I don't fucking see anything.
No.
Nothing up over 10% that's even worth looking at. What
And
about
then-
from 10 to 20?
On our watch list, you know what's actually pretty great is earlier I checked and SHIB was the one that was winning at up 3%, but now my baby XLM is at the top spot, up 3.5%. You know it is a shit day in the market when XLM and SHIB are the two highest things on your watch list at 3%.
I know, but that's good though. Normally when the stock market's bad, the crypto market's also pretty shitty.
Yeah.
So that's not the case today. Maybe we got some light. What is this, real quick, what is this SPY looking at? What is that even trading at? Oh, we have that. See, that's been going up fucking for about a month now too. Had one bad day.
Yep.
Wow, that's gonna keep going up.
Man, you know, shout out to Bear Frank of all people. He called out this morning what is it? QVXY? No. What is it? UVXY. UVXY.
UVXY.
The volatility index.
Okay.
And when he called it out this morning, it was at like 26.91. And then like maybe an hour later, it popped up to 28.08. But like it would have been a great short-term play. Like a really, really good one. It's crashing. It looks like it's kind of shitting right now. I don't know.
Yeah, it has a sell rating in the trading view. I have it on the 1 hour view. It's on it. Yeah. What did he call though? Did he say it's gonna go up or is it gonna go down?
Up, because it goes up when the volatility goes up. So there was like a really volatile spike coming, which was pretty much to be expected. We were talking about that all week.
I was looking at the VIX this morning. So was it last week? It was fucking at an all-time high. Not an all-time high. It was like about a month ago. It was fucking high. It's hovering around $16. So whenever it's around 16, that tells me that the market's pretty fucking good though.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I don't know. I don't. You just made up this arbitrary, like, you just said when it's at 16, that means the market's good to me. I don't know. I don't look at VIX. What the fuck am I?
Well, VIX is like the volatility of S&P 500.
Uh-huh.
So
What makes 16? What makes 16? It's down. You know,
well, no, that's good. You want it to be down.
Sure.
When the VIX is down, that means the market's up.
Great.
So I like it. Like I don't know if it's usually right around 16. That means the market's pretty good. But then when it's into the 20s, that means the market's usually tanking.
Okay.
But that's just me. The fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
All right. No SPAC news or IPO news today. Could not find anything. I did not make any new plays. Did you, Brian?
Um,
You made a couple.
I got a cheap CCIV put for like the end of the month. I am convinced that CCIV is gonna shit as soon as that ticker change happens.
But it's been shitting, bro.
Yep, I am aware of that, Dave, and I am convinced it's gonna shit even further. As you can see here, I mean, just back in May it was at $17, you know? And then if you go back, what? So like, okay, January must have been when the rumor happened, because it like doubled, you know? It was at 10, it went to 20 with the quickness by the end of January. Then it went all the way up to fucking 60.
Well, we were in it at $10, weren't we?
Well, you were. I never got in.
I got in at $10, and I think I rode it to like 22, and sold out. Then I got back in, bought a bunch of options, made the money, lost the money.
You didn't make the money because you never sold it. You held options like a lunatic.
You know what? Actually, I think I made profit on it because I was with Frank when we were doing it. Yeah, I made profit off this.
Okay.
But like, all right, so like I have it on the 1 hour view, bro. You don't think that's gonna be filling a gap soon? You don't think that's gonna make that cup formation? You think it's gonna go down?
There's no gap to fill.
What do you mean? Like from the $60? It's like it went down, it consolidated. You don't think it's gonna kind of come up and fill like a cup, like a gap?
No,
you know,
that look at that $60 spike. It's such an abnormality on the map. You know, on the graph, like this would be a perfectly normal graph if that $60 spike didn't happen. If it instead in February it just kind of like went sideways at like 35 and then started dropping. Normal ass map. There's no gap. There's no gap to fill. This is just that was a fucking huge pump and an equally massive dump.
Yeah.
So this is giving you some like.
But it's double. It's still double than what it was at the end in December. 6 months ago, it's still double. Double and a half. In December of 2020, it was $11. And it's at 24, 23, 6 months later.
Okay,
I don't see this going down.
You don't see anything going down, and you don't fucking make any money.
Recently.
No, you never see anything going down. You're always caught off guard. Like, oh, why is it going down? Because that's what things do. They go down. We're in a shit market.
Granted, the merger should be happening within the next like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might drop a little bit, but I don't.
Yeah, it might drop a little bit. I'm expecting this thing to fucking almost halve.
I don't expect that much. If anything, maybe $18. If
I know you don't.
I don't. You really think it's gonna come back down to 10?
Yes.
$11?
Yeah, and then it'll probably go back up afterwards. But if you don't think that people with actual money have been loading up at these levels, because it's basically just been sideways since the dump, right? And then the ticker, like I said, the ticker change is going to cause like people to love it or whatever, and then that's when they sell. Because it's not going to just moon. That's not a thing.
Yeah, it's not going to moon. I don't think it's going to moon, but I think it'll. I don't know. All right, so go back to June, June 1st, June 2nd, when it was trading at $19.
Uh-huh.
It's been up $5. It went up $5 in the last month and a half. Yeah, granted, it had some ups and downs, 2 big ups and downs in between that time, but I just don't think it. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't think so. I would rather buy a call option than a put.
Yeah, and then you'd lose all your money on calls like you normally do.
No, I would make the money and then look at it and then just watch it dwindle away.
I mean, I guess we'll find out what happens so soon. You know what? It's coming. Like, you just don't you remember how optimistic we were about GHIV? And then look what happened.
Yeah, I know.
It literally fell off like $4 the day of the day before the fucking ticker change. It was wild.
Yeah, that's going to be so interesting. Yeah, find out in the next 2 weeks, bro. All right, what else have we got? So, any more plays besides CCIV?
No. I have those workhorse puts. They're up like 100%. I don't have many of them. And I I just don't have high hopes for it for the week. You know, maybe I'll come back and be like, oh, I should have took my $40 today. But yeah, I'm still
you
holding
probably
on to it.
should. Like you keep telling me, just make sure you just get that small profit, small wins equal big wins at the end.
Yeah. I just, I don't know. I'm not optimistic about the market this week at all. And
We'll look Thursday or Friday. Thursday afternoon, Friday morning.
oh yeah, Friday right before the weekend. That's when the market really takes off.
Well, this week, you don't think people are going to try to at least make a little bit of profit at the end of the week? There's a 3-hour hearing, Powell speaking, and then Powell speaking again tomorrow.
There's a 3-hour hearing with everybody in the market being like, we're really not liking the way things are going right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, you're just you're way too optimistic. Like, you have to be more grounded.
Well, I did say on Monday the market's not going to become bullish until like September.
Yeah. For Workhorse personally, like, or technically rather, if it breaks through 1150, there's going to be a stop loss raid for sure, and I'm literally praying for it.
I'll cry, bro.
I know.
Why do you want me to cry?
Because I don't care about your feelings. I care about my money.
About my feelings, right.
Why nobody in the stock market cares about your feelings? You're right.
There's so many times, because I still got 100 shares of Workhorse. There was so many times that it was just hovering around $17. I have 100 shares of Workhorse, and there was like 8 times I could have got out of it at 17.
I know.
Fucking Workhorse. But yeah, like Brian said, there's nothing really going on. Very red market. But we do have a couple stocks that are quite noticeably red. Starting with AMC, bro.
Yep, just pulled it up. AMC 35.78 right now, dropping as we speak.
Bro, what is going?
This is how I wish Workhorse was dropping though right now. You know, like visibly drop. It's 35. It just dropped 10 cents. But it's actively falling. This is incredible.
Well, this is probably all the new investors that are freaking out. And you're like, oh, I'd rather just take a $2,000 loss and just not hold.
It's fallen 20 cents since we started talking about it 15 seconds ago.
Bro, it is halved since June 30th. I mean June 3rd.
I know.
Was it 7? Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna keep dropping down.
Yeah, I think so too. I texted Tim and asked if he sold. He said no. Ape Strong have hold together, and I'm like, nah. I think that you're. I mean, you do you, buddy, but like, yeah, this looks like it's going right back down.
Well, I don't know about right back down. So I'm looking at the
not with
next
the quickness,
level.
but like it's going at like a fucking. You know, it's just on a curve back to where it was.
Yeah, bro. The next support level is like $30, and then like $25. I would hate to be bag holding that.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm bag holding Doge, which was up at one point. And it's just right around 20 cents, and I'm never going to see that money back.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's I already wrote that as a fucking loss.
Unfortunate.
What else we got? Also, space, SPCE, after fucking Branson went into space this weekend. Or last weekend. It has been constantly falling. I'm watching this one very closely, though. I think it's going to keep falling. You could probably still buy puts. I think it's going to drop down into the 20s, but then I think it's going to soar right after. Because it soared twice in the last 6 months. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It has. I'm looking at like what puts Karos for the end of the month.
So it looks like March to April.
You could buy $20 puts for July 30th for 13 cents. I don't think it's going to get...
Like, yeah, it's gonna keep dropping, but I don't think it's going to go back up for another 2 months just by looking at... if we go back to the February drop, it started in February 3rd and then didn't start till March 3rd, and then it had 2 months of just downtrending, and then it went up. So I think it's still going to do the exact same thing. 2 months later, we'll get back into this. What is that? August, September?
Yeah.
Calling space in September, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, besides Branson going off into space, they coupled that with immediately being like, we're selling 500 million more shares. People were, that's just like, they just diluted the shit out of it, you know?
Yep. I say September. And then Ride, and then Grow Generation. Which, if you want to bring those up, you can.
Ride, 821. Yeah, they're in some legal trouble.
Then Grow Generation.
GRWG. Ooh, wow. Also quite down, huh?
Yeah, yeah. But this is still like a long term. It's hydroponics, man. People are gonna be growing pot for the rest of time. So I don't.
We have so many pot plants at the house. Not so many. We have a fully legal amount of pot plants at the house, but there's a massive bush outside now. Bill got
Really?
Bill got a plant from his work because he works at a grow op, and this
Maybe
thing's
it's
like,
outside.
yeah, he put it outside. I think he's just plans on cloning it. I don't know.
Yep, smart.
Yeah, but yeah, he's like, I'm shocking it in the summer so that it gets used to the Arizona thing. Like, it's living, he keeps it watered. The leaves are a little curled in or whatever, but like the plant's alive and it's large, dude. It is. I mean, like, it's almost as tall as me, I think. Like in the plant thing, and it's probably like 3 feet wide. It's a bush.
Oh, go ahead. So we have no crypto news, but we have one article, and I thought you would love this because you're a future short seller.
Okay. Futures. I bought puts, so
Yeah.
that's. Man, see, this is why you're bad at trading. You don't understand that you can and should make money both ways.
I will. I just don't have any. I'm just
yeah.
I'm just sitting. I'm just sitting in my positions right now.
Yeah.
Just sitting.
Short seller Spruce Point targets Oatly over financial statement and ESG concerns. Oatly recently just IPO'd.
Yep.
Wowza. Okay, back to where it started. Look at that pump and dump. Legal pump and dump. Shares of Oatly, the maker of plant-based versions of dairy products, sank on Wednesday following a critical report from an activist short seller raising concerns about the accuracy of the company's financial statements and the robustness of its environmental, social, and governance (ESG) practices. In a new 124-page report, Jesus Christ, activist short seller Ben Axler, the CIO and founder of Spruce Point Capital, argues that Oatly faces, quote, 30 to 70% intermediate downside risk as it fails to achieve lofty targets baked into its valuation, and a longer-term insolvency risk when investors realize that the oat milk food fad has matured and interest in funding money losing businesses wanes. Wow. So this guy's just like, oat milk's not as cool as you think it is.
Yeah, he does not like oat milk.
No, he's like, fuck oat milk.
Yeah, I was just looking at the options, and it's really fucking shitty.
Yeah? What do you
Nothing
mean?
really worth getting. There's no lottery tickets at all.
Oh. It's a new stock.
Yeah. The only lottery ticket there is would be $40 call August 20th for 10 cents, and same thing, $40 call 13 cents September 17th. Which I guess we can. What's the theta? Shitty. But September 17th, 2 months, $26. Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. Are you going calls?
I was just looking at them, like if we wanted to, September 17th, $40 calls, 13 cents a pop.
There's nothing about this that would get me to.
Exactly. Like I said, there was nothing, but that was the best thing I found.
No, if anything, puts on this again. Like, we're in a bearish cycle, Dave. What don't you get?
Well, it's at, so Oatly, for example, it's at where it debuted at. How much lower do you think that's going to go? Just because there was one short seller that's attacking it.
You've seen what one short seller can do.
Yeah, but Hindenburg's been around for a long time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, hey, I'm just saying. You're
I know.
always looking at it to go up. You should maybe try looking at it the other way.
Yeah, no, you're right. All right, so as of right now, Oatly,
you're right.
OTL Oh, you're right. I
It's
do.
the dumbest fucking thing you say. It's just like, do you think that, like, oh,
Ryan,
pat me on the back? What, like,
Brian. All right,
ugh.
OTLY has a market cap of $13.269 billion. Yeah, I can probably see that going down. That's a lot of money for a milk company.
An almond milk company.
Well, it's the only type of milk. Actually, no.
I guess
usually
oat
drink
milk
cashew
company.
milk.
Yeah.
I'm a
Oat
cashew
milk's
guy.
good, but yeah, again, it's like, I wonder how Fix is doing. Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, that's what we got for the news. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that shit. Keep an eye out for CannaFest. It's going to be another free weed fest here in Phoenix, Arizona. Multiple stages, bands, food. It's going to be awesome. Passes should be out next week.
Wow, when's it going to be?
I believe it's going to be the second week of November. Still talking with the venue.
You did, you said that before. Because I remember being like, oh, it'll be right after my birthday.
Yeah.
Fun.
The day after your birthday. Yeah. So
Nice.
You'll be happy. You'll be excited.
Yeah.
Awesome. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join our Discord. Stoners. Fucking sending gifts, making money. Brian, do you have anything to end it off with?
Buy puts. That's not financial advice. Buy puts.
All right, everybody. We love you. We will see your ass tomorrow.
Peace. Dave, when are you going to buy puts?
Oh, I might buy puts today.
I might buy puts today. You know, you're going to buy puts, and then you know what's going to happen?
The market's going to fucking shoot up.
Spike. Yep. And I'm going to be mad at you. Yeah,
my life is... I should probably make a movie one day.
Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Peace.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like some fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like some fear not. We are higher than Tesla.